7 laps to go. Jeff Burton has never won on a road course, nor has the guy behind him, Jimmie Johnson. As long as Burton has been racing in NASCAR, hard to believe he hasn't won on a road course as successful as he has been. Tim Brewer.
Tell you, Jerry, the only way in my experience you're going to save fuel here is you have to short shift it. That means turning less RPMs through the sequence of shifting. And if you can do that, you might save a little bit more fuel. Jerry?
Whatever you can do, Tim. I guess short shifting would be an option. That's a good thought there. And he's got it right now.
Not an option right now. He's got Jimmie Johnson
yeah, exactly.
right down his neck. He can't short shift it here.
He can't short anything here.
These guys aren't saving much fuel. You look at the lap times that they're running. They're not saving anything right now. You know, these guys, they want to win.
These guys are going to run each other out of fuel. They're running the fastest laps of the race right now. And this is all playing into Ambrose's hands because he did make his pit stop a lot later. He's just hoping these guys will run each other's guts out right here and run all the fuel out of the tank.
By the way, for you Denny Hamlin fans, a 32 car had to go behind the wall a while back, and they changed a carburetor on that car, and he had been gone behind the wall after being a factor early on. He is being shown the 59 laps back down in the 34th position, talking about the 32. Here's the battle. And, you know, how about Marcos Ambrose? He's been the victim. He's been the bridesmaid. He finished second at Mexico City, third at Montreal last week after leading the most laps, and said, when is it going to be my turn? Well, guess what?
Might be today.
This could be it.
It's going to be iffy for these guys. They're running really, really hard up front. It's a lot of laps to make under green.
Marcos, who pitted 5 laps later than these guys, should be okay on fuel. These two guys here among the 20 drivers who will also see in the NASCAR Sprint Cup event here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Neither one running for points. Jimmie Johnson slowing down quite a bit.
Might not be by choice. He may be running out of fuel right here. He is out of fuel.
More in there.
Yep, he is. That tells you right there. These guys are way short on fuel.
Yeah, they weren't even close there.
Yeah, they couldn't save that. They could have never saved that amount of fuel.
Yeah, he pitted 2 laps later than the 29 of Jeff Burton. Burton pitted on lap 43. And,
I'd be surprised if Burton makes it too.
Yeah, I got to believe that's really worrying Jeff Burton. Here comes Jimmie down to Chad Canals.
So it's the top 20 if we can get it started quick enough.
There are 26 cars on the lead lap, and what they're trying to do is get him back out. Boris Said, a little off-road racing there, back on the asphalt.
29 cars running out of fuel also.
He is out of gas up in the inner loop, slowing down.
Burton's still going. There's Newman spinning around.
Front stretch, all on the front stretch.
They're still green.
29 still under power. Still got good throttle.
Yeah, I'm out. Debris over here.
Okay,
I'm out. I got to come to you.
The tach went to 0 right there. Either he shut it off or it just quit running.
Now, guys, be ready for him.
So here comes Marcos Ambrose.
There comes Marcos. We told you this could just be his day. He pitted 5 laps earlier. Does he have enough? He's got to go 4 more laps.
Yeah, and he's got Kyle Busch looking right behind him, so he's not going to be able to back it off too much. Here comes Matt Kenseth on the inside.
That's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Busch, Kenseth, Harvick, and Franchitti.
Jimmie Johnson got busted for speeding coming in the pits. He's going to have to come back and do a pass-through penalty.
Yeah, engine not running hard to determine the RPMs coming in. It was down to 35 miles an hour. He was just trying to get down pit road. Marcos Ambrose, here comes the 29 car of Jeff Burton coasting on the pit road.
He's actually coasting off pit road now. He's got a little fuel in it, and he'll be able to finish the race. How about Marcos Ambrose? 3 laps to go. If he's got enough fuel in this thing, he's got it in the bag. Got a nice lead over Kyle Busch.
Yeah, that's the whole key, but these guys are racing hard behind him, not only for 2nd spot that they can all see right there, but they don't know for sure that Marcos Ambrose can make it.
Yeah, Ambrose pitted 5 laps after Jimmie Johnson, who ran out of fuel 2 laps ago. Well, that puts Ambrose right on the checkered flag running out of fuel.
If they're getting the same mileage.
You got lots of gas. Just keep it on the pavement.
That was the crew chief for Marcos Ambrose. Telling him you got plenty of fuel, just keep it on the pavement.
Gary Cogswell talking to Marcus. Gary Cogswell's been a part of a lot of different drivers getting their first win. Here's the 66 car. Stephen Wallace out of fuel with 2 to go.
I got a feeling we're going to litter the racetrack with cars running out of fuel here because we've had so many green flag laps.
Yes, providing they all make it back and don't get stopped on the racetrack somewhere. That could bring up a whole nother
That could bring up a green-white checker, which could put a lot of people in trouble on fuel.
It was a year ago at Montreal. Everyone thought Marcus, one of the most likable drivers in the garage area, would get his first win. He gets tapped from behind by Robbie Gordon, and the win goes away. This year at Mexico City, he was the center of controversy because he got some contact with Boris Said, and he ended up finishing second. He finished third last week at Montreal. There's the Stephen Wallace car pulling off on the grass as we stay green with 2 laps to go.
Actually coming to the white flag this lap.
We've got debris on the racetrack laying around, and
That's okay. Marcos Ambrose just took the white flag. The next flag you'll see will be the checker. Will there be no green-white checker here?
Franchitti looking racy, trying to make a move around Harvick. Harvick looks to the inside of Kenseth. Again, that's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Final lap, JTG Doherty Racing. Tad Geschechter. Brad Doherty, the co-owners on the 59 car. How special would this be for Marcos Ambrose? All the way from Tasmania, a little island just below Australia.
Easy now. Boris didn't cutting him any slack at all here.
No love lost. Remember, it was Boris Said who said, I will get even. Remember, he was very angry after what happened in Mexico City, and Marcos Ambrose needs to tiptoe here.
I believe I'd just follow him to the checker.
yeah, there's no reason to pass him. He's got plenty of cushion back there. These guys aren't going to catch him from behind unless Boris just stops.
Kyle Busch trying to reel him in. Turn 10.
Good caution. That's it.
That's it. Race is over. 59 car, Marcos Ambrose.
How about that? Gary Cogswell celebrates on the pit box.
Marcus, way go, guys.
And Marcos Ambrose goes to victory lane for the first time in his career at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, that's a pretty special day. He did a terrific job, and they played the strategy perfect.
Caution was for the 66 on the course, and that was the reason for the flag. Marcos Ambrose, very popular among the drivers in the garage area, always has a smile on his face.
Way to go, mate! Hey, I can't believe it, man. What a day. We broke the back of that duck, man, and we're away. Woo! Great job, guys.
His crew chief, Gary Cogswell, has been a part of a lot of first-time winners. Let's go down to Jamie.
And what an emotion it was for him. Gary, what is this moment like for you guys, especially what happened to you at Montreal, losing that race and finally coming back and getting your first?
It's awesome. We've come so close. And, you know, we really didn't have the best car today. Our car was good, but it wasn't the best car. And we made a strategy call there on one of those cautions, and I went with my gut. 7 laps later, I wasn't sure if it was right. We pitted. The caution came out while we were on pit road. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Greatest owner in the world, right up there. STP Ford, Tad and Jody Geschechter. Brad Doherty, I believe he's here somewhere. Just a fantastic day for this race team. We've been working for this for so long.
Gary, what were those thoughts and feelings like those last couple of laps, knowing Boris Said was all over the back bumper?
Well, actually, we were all over his back bumper, and we had a little issue there. And I was talking to Marcus there the last couple of laps, and watching the interval there, and I told him he didn't need to pass him to win. We were watching, the interval to the second place car, and I told him several times he did not need to pass him to win the race.